Hey, and Yahawah's not respect the persons, man.
That's right.
You can't be respect the persons, right? You have to do all things decently in order, man. Right? So let me get St. John. Slack it. Let me get the book of Philemon, chapter 1, verse 3. Philemon, chapter 1, verse 3. Right? And St. John, chapter 16, verse 1.
St. John 16, verse 1.
Salakia, 15 and 1.
1. I am the true vine, and my father
It's
is.
the Christ, the true vine. We're the Israelites, King.
Are you mean?
We're the Hebrew Israelites. But what are you doing? What are you doing about it, King? Give us 2 minutes. For your children's sake, give us 2 minutes.
Congrats.
Oh, your grandchildren. See, they look so young.
God.
You understand? We age like what? Wine?
No, we don't.
age like wine. Okay, yeah. I was testing. Right. But anyway, we're the Israelites, King. We have to keep the commandments for our own good. For our own what? For our own what? What do you think it's for?
Preservation.
So you know this already then. So where's your fringes then, King? Where's your fringes? Where's your fringes?
I'm
Because the Lord
going to show you
commanded
my
us.
vest.
Your vest? No, don't show me your vest. Don't show me your vest. Let me get Numbers 15 and 37 then. Hold what you got. Hold what you got. Just hold that and let brothers get down the commandments and the precepts. Numbers 15:37. Right, so we're telling our people to wake up and take off the mask because it can't save you. Only the Most High can save you, not no mask.
That's
no,
right.
No plastic thing that you breathe in and mash up your immune system. Right? They're not going to listen. Bring that.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 37.
15 and 37. 15 and 37.
And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying,
So the Lord spake unto Moses. The Lord spake unto Moses, saying what?
Speak unto the children of Israel.
Speak unto who?
Speak unto the children of Israel.
Wait, who's the Lord talking to, King? The children of Israel. So he's talking to you.
Come on.
And bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of the
Hey,
borders.
bid them means command them. It's an old English word. It means command them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments, right?
Throughout their generations.
So from your children's children, throughout your generations, right?
And
So I'm gonna beat
and
you
that
up.
they put upon
Okay,
the
you
fringe
just ask me.
of the borders a ribbon of blue.
And that they put upon them a fringe of the ribbon of a border of blue. So every man, child, and woman up there's got fringes on with different colour. Fringes, but the same ribbon, blue. Which represents royalty. Right? Read on.
And it shall be unto you for a fringe that ye may look upon it and remember all the commandments of the Lord.
So for us to look upon it and remember all the commandments of the Lord. Wait, hold on. If someone tries to offer me pork and I know the Lord said the swine we can't eat, I look at the commandment and say no, or la'a in the Hebrew and say, look, I can't do that, you know. It's a reminder that we have to keep the commandments of the Lord, right? Come forward a bit, King. I see people coming through his schools in confusion with the camera and whatnot. I can see it. Right? Let him finish off of that and then bring it on straight after. Right?
And do them.
And do them. So we got commandments to do. The fringes is a reminder of them. So I'm looking at them so much. Every time I look at them, remember the commandments. Right? Read.
And that ye seek not after your own heart and your own eyes, after which ye used to go on.
Because what? Why? What happens with our eyes? We see stuff and we want stuff. We want to covet another man's watch, car, even some wicked men, their wives. They want another man. That's wicked. Your eyes is evil. That's what the Lord's saying. Right? That's it on that. So bring out your precept.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 22 and verse 12. Thou shalt make thee fringes upon the four corners of thy vesture, wherein thou coverest thyself.
So the Lord's saying the same thing. Fringes. That, wherein thou coverest thyself. That's a mighty precept, right? Matching Numbers 15 and 37.
That's right.
Yeah? So again, the Lord said precept. No, the Lord said fringes. Right? So you have to get the fringes. So another place now where you can get fringes is Amazon or Etsy on the internet. And it don't cost much. If you've got a wife, you can make them. And sew it on, and that's it. Playing up on table. These are commandments for us to keep. So you don't eat pork, kid. You don't eat pork.
No.
We don't listen to the Yes, get that. Let's get that. You're in Deuteronomy already. Get 3 and 8. You're already in Deuteronomy. Right? So we're gonna find out what we can eat. Right? Yeah.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 14 and verse 8. And the swine.
And the what?
And the swine.
What's the swine? The pig. Read.
Because it divides the hoof.
Right.
Yet truth, not the cud.
Right.
It is unclean to you.
So the pig is unclean to us. We can't eat that. The pig is filthy. It's unclean to us. Read.
Ye shall not eat of their flesh, nor touch their dead carcass.
Right. So you can't even touch it. You see in Iceland, you see the dead, you see the bacon. Don't touch that. It's unclean. It's for the other nations. They can touch that. The Lord don't care about it. Right. Read.
It's like that also goes into Haribo's, right? Haribo's got pork in it.
So you check the back though. If you said vegetarian, yeah, or beef gelatin, you can have that, or seaweed gelatin, you can have that. But if you just said plate upon table gelatin, don't have it. It's more than likely pork, right?
Deuteronomy chapter 14 verse 9. These ye shall eat of all that are in the waters, all that have fins and
Now
scales.
what are fins and scales? Fish. Children of
God.
Scales shall ye eat. Verse 10. And whatsoever have not fins and scales, ye may not eat.
Now what doesn't have fins and scales? In the waters, what doesn't have fins and scales in the waters? That swims in the waters, what doesn't have fins and scales? Seafood, you got one?
Mackerel.
Mackerel,
God.
yeah. Salmon, you can eat salmon. Some salmon you can eat, some of them you can eat. Right? Catfish, right? Octopus, all these abominations, these filters, these crabs.
Yeah.
These crabs, these oysters, calamari, what else? And all these other stuff, shrimps, all these other stuff you can't eat. Fish with fins and scales, plate upon tables. If it doesn't have fins and scales, you can't have it. Right? That's it, plate upon tables. Huh?
We get the best stuff to eat.
Right.
Yeah.
And this is our history book, King. Right? Let me get Jeremiah 74. Because we got a heritage. We call ourselves black. But wait, can you take a plane to the land of black? So why are we calling ourselves black?
This is Jeremiah.
It's physically impossible for us to be black. If what? Well, these trainers are black. Is he the same color as the trainers? So why is he calling himself black? It's a byword. Anything other than your God-given nationality is a byword.
What you say? What you say? Which one? This is Deuteronomy 28 verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment.
So the Lord said we're going to become astonishment. People look at us and say, how come they call themselves black? How come they don't know they're children of Israel? They're the Israelites, the Hebrew Israelites. Why they call themselves black?
Deuteronomy 28 and 37.
Read.
And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb,
A proverb
and
now.
a byword.
A what? Let's do a proverb first. The black man loves chicken. That's a proverb, the wise saying, but it's healthy. You can have chicken. He loves watermelon. The watermelon's got seeds in it. We can have that. These are all these things they put upon us and make it like we don't want to eat it now. Oh, I don't want to eat chicken now because the so-called white man said the black man only likes chicken. But it's the devil the Bible speaks about, man. And the father of it and his children.
That's
Right? Read up. Oh, you slack it. And a byword.
And a
now.
byword.
A byword is anything other than your God-given nationality. Black, Jamaican. The word Jamaican just means wood and water. Puerto Rican means rich port or port of riches. Right? They named all these places. Let me get Psalm 49:11. Read on, King.
Among all nations, whither the Lord shall lead thee.
So the Lord led us among all nations. Why? Because we broke the commandments through where? The slave ship. The slave ship's in the Bible, King. Did you know that? We're gonna get there, right?
Deuteronomy 28 verse 48.
Right.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
Therefore what?
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
When we work on 9 to 5, we're serving our enemies.
That's
right.
Read.
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
Which who?
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
Wait. The Lord sent our enemies against us. Why?
Right.
Read.
In hunger.
In what?
In hunger.
So wait, he sent them against us because we broke the commandments.
That's right.
In hunger now.
And in thirst.
And in thirst. If you want to eat something, who do we go to?
A shop.
No, but where do we go? Yeah, that's what I want. Iceland, Tesco. Who owns it? Who owns these places?
Not we.
Who owns these? Not we. Right? Read.
And in nakedness.
And in first, so if you want to get water now, whose water is this? We got the water. We got one there. Okay. We got water. Right?
You have to go to.
Who do you have to go to? Because we don't make
to the
it.
same
And
one.
it fall from the sky. It's raining now. But we still have to go to them. It's drizzling, right? So we're going to go to them for everything. And in what? In wanting all things.
and in one of all things.
So wait, you want to take a plane, a passport now, you got to get permission to leave the country. That's slavery. Driving license, a death certificate, a birth certificate, a marriage license. That's slavery. These are curses that are matching only us. Right?
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
So wait, he said he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck and do what?
Until he have destroyed thee.
And do what?
Until he have destroyed thee.
Wait, the yoke's off our neck now. That means we must be destroyed. If you got a dog now, you got to draw a line, you keep yanking him back, you keep yanking him back. When you take that collar off now, what's going to happen?
Stay back.
He's going to stay back. He's not going to run away because you keep pulling him back. The line was there. He's going to stay back. When you see Tom and Jerry, and if you know the pit bull, after a while he keep running out. After a while he knows now not to go past that. But he was the same. What is his name? Spike.
Spike.
Oh, Spike. Okay, yeah. And I think he has the sharp thing, man. They collar around his neck, right? You know, Tom and Jerry, a classic, right?
Verse
Anyway,
49.
verse 49.
The Lord shall bring a nation against thee
So
from
wait,
far.
again, the Lord said he's going to bring a nation against us from what?
From far.
From far,
From the end of the earth.
right?
As swift as an eagle
As
flyeth.
of the what?
As swift as an eagle flyeth.
And what does America have on their flag? When they went on the moon, what did they say? The eagle has landed. So the Bible's speaking truth. And it's related to our people.
That's right.
The curses we went through.
That's right.
Read on, quick.
A nation whose tongue thou shalt not
We
understand.
didn't understand the English. They come speaking English to us. We were speaking Hebrew. But
That's
they beat
right.
it out of us. What did they do? They told Tobit what? Your name this day is Kunta Kenta, but you're going to be Tobit by the end of the day.
Khan.
And they beat him, and they beat him, and they beat him until he said what? Until he said what?
Khan.
Until he said Tobit. So
So
Hebrew is beaten out of us. And now we're speaking English, a bastard language.
That's right.
And our women are wearing red lipstick, which is not for them.
That's
It's for the
right.
heathens.
That's right.
And the straight
Bring it
hair.
out.
Anyway, go on.
A nation of fierce countenance.
A nation of fierce countenance. If you come up here and see all these stuff they done to babies, they fed our babies to alligators. For what? To make belts.
That's right.
This is wickedness. It's a fierce people. They beat a man so bad. You got Emmett Till. Look at his face. He had an open casket for his mother to show the whole world what they done to this poor boy. They beat him so bad, unrecognizable. Read on, King.
Which shall not regard, Slakia, which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young.
And they didn't show no favor to the old or the young.
That's right.
Picking cotton till your arm fall off. That's wickedness. Read on, King.
And he shall eat the fruit of thy cattle,
Right.
and the fruit of thy land, until thou be destroyed.
And we're destroyed. We don't own nothing on a massacre. We have to go to them for everything. Everything. Right? Let me get proof 3 and 8. You had a oh yeah, you can't bring it.
This is Jeremiah chapter 17 and verse 4. And thou even thyself, and thou even thyself shall discontinue
So the Lord said, and thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from what?
from thine heritage.
From thy what?
From thy heritage.
From what?
From thy heritage.
We're calling ourselves black and Jamaican. We discontinue from thine heritage. That what?
That I gave thee.
That I what?
That I gave thee.
Wait, the Lord gave us a heritage.
That's
The
right.
Israelites. He said, I'm speaking to the children of Israel. Not black, not Jamaican. The children of Israel. But we call ourselves black.
Right.
What happened then, King? Read on.
And I will cause thee to serve thy enemy.
And I'm called thee to serve thy what?
And I called thee to serve thy enemy.
Wait, when we work our 9 to 5, we're serving our enemies. They're servants. We're not meant to be working for them. They're meant to be working for us. They're meant to be cleaning our fields, cleaning everything.
That's right.
Right? We own the whole world was made for our sakes.
That's
You know,
right.
In the land which thou knowest not.
In the land which thou knowest not. We didn't know this cold place, England. We got to wear long johns and a scarf and a hat. See the kid? And shorts. Right, and 3 jumpers. Right? Read on.
For ye have kindled a fire in my anger which shall burn forever.
And the Lord said he's been angry with us for a long time. Let me get Romans 11 and 1. The Lord's been... Let me get Romans. Yeah.
Chapter 9 and verse 7.
What is that? Did I get to the top?
This is First Kings chapter 9 and verse 7.
Read.
Then I will cut off Israel out of the land.
See,
which I
the
have
Lord
given
said, then I'll cut off Israel out of the land that I've given them.
them, and this house which I have hallowed for my name.
And this house which I've hallowed for thy name, meaning holy for his name. Read.
When I cast out of my sight.
Right.
And Israel shall be a proverb and a byword.
See that Israel shall be a proverb and a byword among all people. Just read that in the curses. Saying the same thing again. You heard the prison.
This is Baruch chapter 4 verse 15.
Bring it out.
For he hath brought a nation upon them from far, A shameless nation.
And them people are shameless people. Hey, they ain't got no, what's the word? They ain't got no morals. That's the word.
Fine.
No morals at all. None. They rather walk their dog and get our women to take care of their children. Sometimes I see our sisters looking up and down with a pram, and it's one of their babies. I hate that. I hate that. I can't stand it. I'd rather tell them, look, go and look for another job, rather than pushing around your enemies. You're basically raising up the enemy's children.
That's right.
Caring them, nurturing them. But I never see them with their own. I never see them. Let him finish. Go on, man.
And of a strange language.
And of a strange language. They were speaking English, as I said. Read on.
Who neither reverence old man nor pity child.
And they didn't business about the old man or the children, right? They rather get their belts made and the child will die. And that's it. They don't care about our lives. That's why people are marching Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. How are you begging your enemies that your lives matter, but no other people have to do that? But that shows you we're special people. What happened when George Floyd died? The whole world took notice of us now. So it's time for people to wake up.
That's right.
That's it. Okay, go on.
So like also Mark Duggan as well. That's something that happened over here. It did happen a couple of years ago now. But look what the whole of London as well as the other because we are special people. Special, right? Now I'm gonna read this because we've read the curses, right? We've read everything that happened bad to us, and it happened to us because we sinned. We didn't follow the commandments, right? But let's see what the Most High is gonna do for us in today's time and age. This is Romans chapter 11 and verse 1. I say then, have God cast away his people?
So wait, has God cast us away? He's asking a question. Read.
God forbid.
What did he say?
God forbid.
What about Black Lives Matter?
God forbid.
Maybe the Lord's not there.
God forbid.
Is the Lord still alive?
God forbid.
God forbid. Hell no, the Lord ain't cast us away. Read.
For also, Salakia, for I also am an Israelite of the seed of Abraham, of the tribe of
So
Benjamin.
Paul's going so in depth into it. He's telling you what tribe he's from, what his forefather is, who his forefather is. And what else did he say? I'm an Israelite.
For the Salakia, I am an Israelite of the seed of Abraham, of the tribe of
He's
Benjamin.
telling you what nation he's from, what seed of father he's from, and what tribe he's from the tribe of Benjamin. You will be from the tribe of Benjamin. Right? One of the 12 tribes of Israel.
That's right.
God have not cast away his people, which he foreknew.
So he hasn't cast us away. We've just been punished for a small amount of time, like when you punish a child, take away the game for a week. You don't hate them, you're just punishing them to make them know not to do it. Make them fix it.
That's right.
The Lord wants us to fix up now, so you have to fix up things.
No, stand
This is Baruch chapter 2 verse 30. I like bringing this out. But let's read the whole thing all the way down. So for I knew that they would not hear me because it was a stiff-necked people.
Hey, some people are stiff-necked. You might tell them this is our history book, and they say, well, I don't even want to hear that.
Yeah. No,
That's the white man's book. But when you see this book, it says, I am black, but comely, in Songs of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 5. So it was a song for white man's book. Why would they leave that in there? It's got the depiction of Christ in this, in Revelation 1 and 13. It was a song for white man's book. Why do you leave that in there? But our people don't read. They say, if you're not hiding anything from a black man, what do you do? Put it in a book. But we don't like to read. The young princes, make sure you like to read. Love to read. Love to read. Teach your younger brother to read as well. Make him love the books. Right? Go on.
But in the land of their captivities,
In the land of our slavery now, we're in our slavery, we're still in our slavery now. Right? Let me get from 3 and 8. Read.
in the land of their captivities, they shall remember themselves.
So in the land of our captivity now, we're in our slavery. Right? We're still in slavery now. We're going to remember ourselves. That's why throughout the whole world, if you go on YouTube and type in Hebrew Israelite, you're going to see men like us with fringes on. They might not have this garment on, hey, but they're going to have fringes on their garments all over the world, especially in America. Right? Read on, people.
Verse 31, and shall know that I am the Lord their God, for I will give them an heart and an ear to hear. Verse 32.
The heart represents the mind. When it says the heart in the Bible, remember this heart only pumps blood. Only pumps blood. This heart now can think. Read.
Verse 32. And they shall praise me in the land of their captivity.
And we're praising the Most High now in the land of our captivity. In this place, Babylon, man.
That's right.
In America, Babylon the Great.
That's right.
And think upon my name, verse 33, and return from their stiff neck, slacker, and return from their stiff neck, and from their wicked deeds, for they shall remember the way of their fathers,
Right.
which sinned before the Lord.
And we remember the way of our fathers while we read the book, how we read the book. All things were written for our learning. That's how we know how our fathers went off and what? Worship that golden calf when Moses went up into the mount.
Right.
That's wickedness. Everyone knows the story. The
Right.
young children, they know they can watch Prince of Egypt. They'll see what happened. You know, so you know the story of Moses. Let my people go. We're the Israelites who Moses fought so hard to let go by the hands of the Most High. We are them. We're not black. We're not Jamaican. We're not all these Bibles and Proverbs. Right?
Verse 34. And I will bring them again into the land which I promised.
Right, and that's Israel, the land that he promised. We're from Israel. We're going to get that in a minute. Someone get Revelation 2 and 9. Read.
With an oath upon their fathers,
Right.
Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob,
Right.
and they shall be lords over it.
Right.
And I will increase them, and they shall not be diminished.
Right.
Verse 35. And I will make an everlasting covenant with them, and with them to be their God, and they shall be and they shall be my people, and I will no more drive my people of Israel out of their land.
So we're not going into slavery again. This is our 7th captivity. We're not going into captivity again. That's what the Lord said. Many are called, but few are chosen. Many are called, but few are chosen. The Lord don't want all our people. Some of our people got to be burnt up. But not, a lot of them don't want to listen. They rather do hot girl summer and carnival every minute and show off all their pants. And what's this new thing they got now? The leggings. They're so tight. You can see everything.
Yeah.
That's wicked. Wear dress. You know, women have to wear dresses according to the command. They can't wear trousers. We're gonna get that in a minute. Go on, kid.
Verse 35 still. Out of my people Israel, out of the land that I have given them.
Right. So out of the land that He's given us. He gave us the land. Let me get Revelation 2 and 9.
Revelation chapter 9. I know thy work and thy tribulation.
So the Lord said He knows our works and our tribulations, but what?
And poverty. Thou art rich.
So wait. The Lord said we're in poverty, but we're rich. How does that make sense? We're rich in spirit. Spiritually rich. Right, read on.
And I know the blasphemy.
I know the blasphemy of them and the detestable lie.
Which say they are
You
Jews.
say they are what?
They say they are
Who's
Jews.
saying they're Jews around the whole world? It's not us.
The Jews,
Who's saying they're the Jews?
Eastern Europeans.
The Eastern Europeans are saying they're the Jews. But the Lord said, wait. They're not the real Jews. Read.
And are not.
And are not what?
And are not.
So wait, they're not the real Jews. So who's the real Jews? Read on, King.
But are the synagogue of Satan.
But are the synagogue of Satan. Where do they worship? In the synagogues. They're the synagogue of Satan. King, we're the real Jews.
That's right.
Jews short from Judah.
That's right.
Let me get Jeremiah 14 and 2. Go on, let's start that.
Read that.
This is Revelation chapter 3 and 9. Behold, I will make them the synagogue of Satan.
So the Lord said, behold, I'll make them the synagogue of Satan. They worship in the synagogues. They're the Satanist priests.
Say they are Jews and are not.
You say they're what?
We say they are Jews and are not.
You say they're what?
We say they are Jews and are not.
Say they're Jews and are not. They're the people saying they're Jews and they're not. Read.
You lie.
But what?
But do lie.
But what?
But do lie.
But they're lying. They're saying they're the Jews and they're not the real Jews. If you didn't know we're the real Jews.
That's right.
Let me get Jeremiah 14 and 2.
Read out.
Jeremiah.
Look up God's the people now.
That's right.
Judah morning.
What did the Lord say?
Judah morning.
Let's get back to Revelation 3 and 9. Read that again from the top.
Behold, I will make them come and worship before
So
thy
wait.
feet.
The Lord said the people that say they're Jews, they're going to come and worship before our feet. Read.
And to know that I have loved you.
And to know that the Most High has loved us, not everyone else. He only loved us.
That's right.
Read on. That's it. Jump back to Jeremiah.
Jeremiah chapter 14 verse 2. Judah morning.
What did the Lord say?
Judah mourning.
What did the Lord say?
Judah mourning.
So wait, our people are in mourning. Them Jews over there, they're living it up. They're not in mourning.
Read. And the gates thereof languish.
And the gates thereof language. The gates represents what? Our leaders. The gates thereof language. T.D. Jakes. What's the other guy? What's them? All these other leaders. Creflo Dollar. All these other leaders are what? They're causing our people to err. We ain't got no real leaders nowadays. They killed off most of our leaders. So the Lord said the only leaders that we got now are language. They're feeble. Our leader that's coming up is Hamashiach Yahawashi, the son of the Most High. Right? Yeah. Sister, give me 1 minute, sister.
I'm a priest
Right, read on.
They are black unto the ground.
The Lord said we're black onto the ground. We're in a lower state. We're the real Jews.
If he say
Let's do
black,
the king.
white,
Read on, king. Read on.
And the cry of Jerusalem is gone
And the
up.
cry of Jerusalem has gone up. We're from Jerusalem, king. We're from Jerusalem.
We don't yellow, we don't.
Okay,
Even myself,
sister,
if I show you.
sister, if that's
What
true,
color is this?
sister,
What color is this?
sister, hello. Hey, sister, come. I'm gonna talk to you calmly. I wanna read you something. You said you're a priest. You said you're a priest.
Leave her. They don't want to come. They don't want to come. It's not forced.
No black, no
Let me
white.
get-
Where I come from,
Let me
my
get
town,
Titus 3 and 10.
because
This is
somebody
Psalms
white
chapter
or
1 and
black,
verse
you
5. I am black.
Long time.
This is Psalms chapter.
Like, you
This
know-
is Songs of Solomon chapter
Check
1
the
verse
bl-
5.
check
I
the
am
meaning.
black, but comely, O daughters
Don't
of Jerusalem.
check the color black.
Okay,
Because
this is Songs
if
of
you-
Solomon chapter
it's
1
so
verse
wrong.
5.
It's
I
so
am
wrong.
black, but comely.
So the Lord said, I'm black and beautiful. That's in the Bible. King Solomon said, I'm black and beautiful. We didn't go back in time and write this. Right? The Bible is our history book.
That's a Jezebel.
That's why I didn't want to do it.
Titus 3 and 5.
Titus 3 and 10.
This is Titus chapter 3 verse 10. A man that is an heretic after the first and second admission.
So after the first and second time we tried to admonition. So we tried to correct the sister, reject.
Reject.
2 times. The Lord said reject them. She's got her own mind way.
That's
She don't
right.
want to hear the word of the Lord. She got
Knowing
mad
that
God.
he that is such is subverted and sinned, being condemned of himself.
Hey, she's condemned of herself, man. She believes what she believes is right. Hey, so leave her then, leave her.
That's right.
No man run her down then, leave her. She ain't got her head covered and she got pants on. Let me get Deuteronomy 22 and 5.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 22 and verse
This is what the
5.
Lord said.
The woman shall not wear which pertaineth unto a man.
The who?
The woman shall not wear which pertaineth unto a man.
That woman is wearing which pertaineth unto a man.
That's right. So she a priest.
And she says she a priest.
Which is wickedness. How can you be a priest? Hey, sometimes you just gotta leave people. Don't even ask. The scripture says, answer a fool not according to his folly. So when they say certain things, just let it go. Because no matter what you say, they're not gonna listen. The Lord blinded some of them. He don't
That's
have to say, don't
right.
want all of us.
That's
We want
right.
some of us. Right? Bring out
This is Timothy chapter 2 verse 11. Let the woman learn in silence.
What the Lord say?
Let the woman learn in
The
silence.
woman have to learn in silence. They're gonna come with all their emotions and mash up everything. They have to learn in silence. Ask their husband. They want something to teach them. And if they
Without
ain't got a
subjection.
husband- So like if they ain't got a husband, hey, if they ain't got a husband now, hey, they can ask their elder now. Or they can ask another brother if they ain't got a husband, but they pray to the Most High and ask for what counsel, for someone to give them right counsel.
Right.
If they got a husband, hey, go to your husband first. Right? Go to the Most High first and then go to your husband. Don't go to another man before your own husband. That's off.
Without subjection.
With all subjection.
But I suffer not a woman to teach.
But what?
But I suffer not a woman to teach.
Allow not a woman to teach. Read on, King.
Nor to observe authority over the man.
So no usurping authority over men. Right? There's an order.
But to be in silence.
But to be in silence. Let me get 1 Corinthians chapter 11 verse 3. Start, bring it down.
This is Zephaniah chapter 3 and verse 8.
Zechariah.
Zechariah 13 and 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut
So
off.
2 parts of our people shall be cut off. 2/3.
Right? Shall be cut off and die.
And what?
And die.
2/3 of our people are going to die, King. This ain't happened yet. Read.
But the third shall be left therein.
So 1/3 are going to be left. The Lord don't want everyone. Only 1/3.
Verse
Right?
9. And it will bring, and I will bring them, I'll bring the third part through the fire and will refine them as silver is refined.
So that's what the Lord's doing, trying us every time. Your boss might say, alright, I got double money to work on a Saturday for you. But you know Saturday's a Sabbath day, so you can't work on a Saturday. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna take it. The Lord's trying you, testing you, to see if you'll break the commandments, to serve man and get extra money. Where the place can be destroyed anyway. See, the saving to get money, to get a nice car, only for the place to be destroyed. Right? Read.
Finish this. and will try them as gold is
You're
tried.
going to try us as gold is tried. You have to refine the gold and try the gold. Read.
They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people,
Right.
and they shall say, the Lord is my God.
And that's what that's the, I know you went Hosea.
Yeah, I
know you Hosea. I know
Hosea,
you
yeah,
said that.
Hosea again.
Right, so the Lord's going to say they are our people and we are his God. Right, so the Lord's claiming us for himself and we're claiming the Most High. We never used to know the Most High before. We didn't understand the Christian church. We thought it was all foolery. But now the Lord showed us that it's our history book and taught us how to break down the commandments. Let me get Isaiah 28:10 as well. Come on, get there.
This is Revelation chapter 13 verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead.
And that represents your strength. Your right hand represents your strength. Or in your forehead, read.
Verse 17. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that have the mark, or the name of the beast,
Right.
or the number of his name.
And you think the way they think, you've got the ideology that they have.
Right.
Right?
Verse 18. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man,
Right.
and his number is 600, 300 and 6. Wait, gosh,
Triple
his-
six, basically.
Right, triple six.
Right,
Right.
That's how people can be wiped out. 600 words of six.
It's 66.6% of our people are wiped out. That's what that's going to be.
66.6 of our people can be wiped out. And that means what? Only what? 33?
That's only 33. That's only 33.3% or something like that.
Yeah, and a little bit,
And a little bit,
yeah, a little bit more. Yeah, a little decimal. I'm not too good in the decimals and whatnot, but yeah, not a lot of our people are going to be preserved, put it that way. And we're like the sand of the sea. There's a lot of us. A lot of us. So that means a lot of us are going to be killed. But a lot of us can be saved the same way. You don't know the sand of the sea is a lot. You know,
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 20. But I say that the thing which the Gentiles sacrifice, they sacrifice to devils.
right, so the thing with the Gentiles sacrifice, they sacrifice the devils, man. Right, deceivers, demons. Right, read.
And not to Yahawah.
And not to the Most High. Right?
And I would not that ye should have fellowship with devils.
And the Lord said, I would not that you have fellowship with deceivers or people that don't want to serve the Most High. Read.
Ye cannot drink the cup of the Lord and the cup of the
So
devils.
the Lord said you cannot drink the cup of the Lord and a cup of devils. So you can't be on the Most High side, but on then the devil side. Or the evil
Celebrating
side.
Christmas.
You got to pick a side.
And Easter and all of that.
Right. No Christmas, no Easter. We got our own high holidays. Passover, Feast of Dedication, the new moon. We got the Sabbath days. We got all our own high holidays to keep, which are from the Most High. Right?
Yeah, I know. I
Yeah,
can tell.
yeah.
That's how I said.
We don't care.
But we got one more precept for you.